are now walking in the Hurts world. You are now walking into Hurts world. Aye.
Discussion that we need to hear. Topics they be scared to touch. Parties say we do too much. Hurt, I think they scared of us. Meaning this is filled with hits. How you turned up like a jit. You are now in Hurt's world. If you love her, had your chick. You are now in Hurt's world.
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 And y'all know how we do. It's me, the Big Hurt, and you tuned in to Hurt's World, man. Season 4, episode 11. We just punching these bitches out, just every week, just new ways for me to get on y'all nerves and y'all to get a little sneak peek into the craziness that's going on inside my head. But anyway, man, I want to thank my guests from last week, T. Rich, Mona J, and Debo for coming through and gracing us with their presence and giving their take on Carlisha Hood and affirmative action and why Cardi B can get her lick back and nobody seems to care. Cardi, you cheat. If you did cheat, I can't say that you cheated because we don't know. But if you did cheat, cheating is wrong, and we all know black men don't cheat, so black women shouldn't cheat either. And if you dispute that black men don't cheat, how can I say this nicely? If you got cheated on by a supposed black man, he wasn't really black. He was mixed with a little something. He was mixed with something else. Maybe his white side was coming out. Maybe it was that little bit of Filipino in his blood. Maybe he's half Irish. Just remember, black men don't cheat. But this week, man, we got a jam-packed episode for you. We're gonna talk about a couple different things. Yes, we gonna talk about Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. I'm gonna give y'all my take on Keke. But before I do that, Keke, I'm in a relationship, so all this is hypothetical. But if I were single, you can wear whatever it is you want. It's your body. Just don't leave me at home with the baby no more, because I got issues. But we'll get to that later. We'll be right back with more Hurts World. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Hurts World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, that hoe a liar. So, we're going to get straight into the episode. So I'm going to have the panel come off of mute, introduce themselves, and we're going to get straight into it. So y'all come off mute, tell the people who you are. Let's get started.
I'm Tamisha. What else was I supposed to say? I'm Tamisha. I'm 42 from California. A realtor. And I'm just here to kind of have fun, see what everybody thinks, and let's have fun. Let's see.
My name is Sean. I'm 26. I currently work for Enterprise Rent-A-Car Company. That's been going good. And my boy Marvin asked me if I could do this. Today is my first time on the show. I'm excited and looking forward to having a good time. So, yeah.
Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
everybody.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We have lost our third guest. Hold on. Remove her and add her back. Okay. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself one more time.
My name is Vanessa. I am from Jacksonville. I'm 29, about to be 30 soon here, and I'm a teacher, and I'm glad to be here.
That 30 is something serious. I remember those days. They were only so long ago. And Sean, I remember when I was 26, my birthday, I think we tried to take 26 shots.
Really?
Yeah. I was young. I was stupid and young. So hopefully I get to be.
How old are you, Hurt?
I am 36. I just turned 36.
Okay, that's not that
So
bad, Unc.
we gonna fight. We gonna fight because you call me. I ain't nobody called me Unc ever. Um, have I reached Unc status?
You hanging out with other unks then? That's all that
I
means.
guess.
You the oldest in your friend group or the youngest in your friend group?
Um, I am right there in the middle because it's like,
Yeah, then you
um,
hang.
yeah. Well, so no, so my guy said, I think he's the youngest because he's like he's 29, but he'll be 30 later this year, and then I think Marcus is the old one because he's about to be he'll be 40 next year. Old ass nigga. So no. Well, Sean is considered part of the friend group too. So Sean's the baby. So yeah, I guess I am a aunt. No, you not. Wait, are you? Is Christian older than you?
I think I got Christian about 3 months.
Oh, so yeah, you are the baby.
I'm gonna take
You
offense
might
to
not be
that old
unc.
ass
You
nigga
might be
comment
big
because I'm
bro.
43.
I mean,
I'm gonna
I get
take
you.
offense to that
Why you an auntie?
because you said old ass nigga at 40. I'm 43, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Aunties in style though, uncles are not.
I'm a cute
Hey,
ass auntie though.
you
Hello.
are. I mean, hey, what Michael B say? Hey, auntie.
Hey, Auntie.
They
Yeah.
really do that. They really do that to me though.
That's what's up. I mean, I guess I could be an unc. I'd be unc. I mean, and uncs are cool too. Um, but don't be like so. Okay, don't be like one of them unks that be in a club and y'all see these young girls and you be like, "Hey, won't you go over there and reach over there and get me some out that cooler, young lady." Don't be an unk like that. Don't be weird. Be an unk with swag. You know,
You still
because
be in the club, Hurt?
no, I be in the house like so. The extent of me going out is work, gym, and I be at a kickback. I don't. I did all my clubbing in college, and I did all the wild shit when I was younger. So I like being in the house. So, but do y'all? I mean, well, do y'all? I mean, well, I know apparently because Tamisha be outside, auntie. But do y'all be outside in y'all particular cities?
When I can find something to do, so or I'll go stuff like that. So yeah, I be outside, but that 30 creeping up on me, so not as frequent as I was when I was, 20 somethings, younger
Your
20
knee,
somethings.
your knees be hurting already.
My knees bad. Listen, I had to ice my knees today because I went running. So it your body starts to change and everybody always said that, but I definitely can feel the difference these last like 2 years creeping up to 30.
Sean, you be outside, man, because like you young, you out here. You be in the streets.
Every now and again. So like I'm not the type of person to have to go out every weekend just for the hell of it. But if my friends text me or hit the group chat and be like, "Hey, bro, we going downtown or we going to Midtown, we going to this spot," I'll slide through. But other than that, I do consider myself to be a homebody if nothing ain't going on. And if something going on, I'll show up if I want to. So I feel like I'm a hybrid of both. It just depends on what's going on, type thing.
Auntie, you be outside. We see the shoulders out, so you be outside.
I do. I do be outside when I feel like going outside. Like I'm a bartender too, so I go outside. But like Vanessa said, like these knees don't, I get, as low as I want to go, but I'm single. I'm not supposed to be just cooped up in the house for what? Like I don't get fit and stay fit for me to look at me. Like I go outside.
Okay. Well, hey, if you in
Sort of.
Cali or you in Jackson, well, no way. If you in Cali, go see Auntie. She be outside. If you in Memphis, of course, pull up on my boy Sean. Y'all can't pull up on Vanessa. I don't think y'all. Well, last time y'all couldn't pull up on Vanessa. I don't think y'all can now. But can they pull up in Jacksonville and buy you several drinks, or somebody gonna get their head busted?
Yeah, don't pull up on me. Don't even just walking by and saying, "Hey," it's kind of see who I'm with first. See who I'm with first. If somebody with me, don't even just keep it moving, keep it player. But
There you go.
I ran into somebody yesterday, and somebody I used to deal with while I was waiting for my boyfriend sitting there by myself. He was like, "You got a date coming?" I said, "Yeah, I do. Please get the fuck on. Like I don't need you here when he walk in the door."
So that's interesting. Like when y'all go out and y'all are enjoying y'all people. And this question is for the ladies. Like, do dudes approach y'all on a regular basis? Like, hey, can I talk to you? Can I buy you a drink? Or is it just like, hey, this my line. What you gonna do with it? And can we get up out of here? Like, so what is it like? When dudes approach you, if they do approach y'all. Whoever wants to go first can go first.
I can, yeah, I can. They'll usually come up, you nice, offer to buy a drink. Now I am in a relationship, and I will be honest, majority of that relationship, if somebody offered to buy me one, I'm gonna accept the offer. Just because why would I spend my money on something you gonna spend your money on? But as of recently, the more it comes up, the more I could sense the agitation with my boyfriend. So I've decided now that I'm not gonna accept any drinks, which stings a little bit. But and I'm up front, I have a boyfriend, I'm waiting, he might come in the door. Oh, that's fine. I can't buy you a drink still. Okay, if you insist, yes you may. But I guess now I'm turning another leaf.
It's just a drink. It ain't. Well, no, because if you buy bad drink, I'm probably gonna try to hit you in your face. Um, but what? No, you know what? Yeah, buy her a drink. That way, I ain't got to spend my money. Auntie, what about you? I'm gonna call you Auntie the rest of the show. Just
My name is Tamisha.
Auntie T for the rest of the show.
Say my name or something. Like, geez, I have 9 nieces and nephews and no kids. I'd rather be called my name. Um. Anyway, but yeah, if I'm outside, it's not like no real approach. Like, what's up? Can we get out of here? Like, I wish somebody would.
I don't think I've gotten
Like,
there.
don't do that, don't do that. But they will approach and be like, what you drinking on. But for the most part, where I live in Fresno, California, we kind of like it's not a huge city, it's not a small city, it's like in the middle in California, and most people know me, so it's not like I don't really have that issue because a lot of people know me. They just be like, what you drinking? Like, that's kind of like what it is.
Okay, Sean.
You're famous.
I just was a bartender, like, so when you're a bartender, most people look out for you
That
when you
is.
out.
I agree. Sean, you out here buying drinks? So you just like, hey, let's get up out of here.
Nah, I ain't buying no drink, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you where I'm at. I'm gonna be real. I ain't buying no drinks unless I'm bringing you out literally. But like, I don't even go up to chicks at bars. Like, I just don't. Um, I'm there to have a good time. I'm there to have fun. Me personally, I just feel like if I'm trying to look for something serious, and I might be wrong, but I'm just speaking my opinion. If I'm trying to look for something serious, it's probably not gonna be at a lounge or at a bar. Like they there to have fun, have a good time too. So if you didn't come in with me, you probably not fit to get a drink from me. That's just me. But if you with me, I might mess with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I stand. That's me.
Okay. ladies, if y'all didn't understand, that's code for he. You need to go to church with this man. Um, this man is a God fearing, caramel complected individual, and he loves God. So you know,
I
y'all need.
ain't perfect though. I ain't perfect though. Like,
Oh no,
okay,
no,
yeah,
nobody's
I love
perfect.
God. Okay, cool. I love God, but I done seen before. I trust me. You know, I'm not perfect. Let's not get lost in the sauce here.
Well, no, just if y'all looking for Sean, you can find him at Bible study at 7:30 on Wednesdays. Cause
Nah, it's just gonna be Sunday service, bro. You ain't gonna catch me at Bible service. Nah. Pray for me though, for real. Pray for me. I will accept it.
we'll take it. So, um, one of the first things we want to talk about, um, India.Arie and Meg Thee Stallion. I'm not gonna say India.Arie versus Meg because it's really not that type of thing. Um, but if you don't know what's going on or you haven't heard about it, um, Meg Thee Stallion and Janelle Monáe were both at Essence Festival this past weekend. And they had they had people come out the crowd, and Meg had a hot girl summer, she all on that, and Janelle be showing her boobies, and they was out on stage twerking and having a good old time at Essence. I enjoyed it. I watched the videos. I was very impressed. So shout out to you ladies. India.Arie made the comment that like if y'all gonna do that, maybe we need to let people know or warn people because there are all type of people that go to Essence Fest. So before I give my opinion, how do y'all feel about going to a concert, having fun, you get pulled up on stage, you twerking, and somebody who is kind of, I don't want to say India.Arie is kind of like extra woke, but she is one she's not one of the people you would normally see partake in that. She's one of them higher standard women is what we'll call it. How do y'all feel about that?
I think it's not unusual for India.Arie to have that opinion. Like, she's made her whole career on teaching women that you don't have to do those things in order to be desirable. And I also see what she's saying. Like, it's Essence Fest. There's all type of people, grandmas sitting in the audience and stuff. So I do think that certain things need to maintain, I guess, a certain level of class. But at the same time, if the Essence Fest hired Meg Thee Stallion, then she has to do what she was hired to do. And that's what she do. So I don't think it was Meg's fault or anybody's fault necessarily, but I think her aggression was maybe pointed at the wrong person. It should have been pointed at, I guess, the Essence Fest as a whole and culture, I guess, and not necessarily like Meg Thee Stallion, because she got to throw that thing. That's what she known for nowadays. So, you know.
Shout out to Meg. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can go ahead and comment. How do y'all feel about it?
I agree. Like it's like she said, it's Essence Fest, so it's like it should be here. Twerking and bringing all of that on the stage should be for the club, not for this stage at Essence Fest. But at the same time, like she said, it's Meg. Like that's what it's gonna be. True, they probably didn't think she was gonna bring all these people on the stage to have, the twerk class. You know, probably thought it was gonna be like more like a Beyonce or um, Brianna type. She ain't gonna have no clothes on. She gonna twerk on the stage, but you didn't know the whole audience was gonna be up there. Got all their cheeks out. So I can understand that. And Janelle Monáe, she just in a freeing moment right now, so she think everybody should be free. And it's time and place. Simple as that. Time and place.
Janelle, be as free as you want to be. I ain't mad at you. Sean, what you got?
Yeah, I just agree with both of them. Like I said, I do know it's Essence Fest, but if they didn't want twerking or anything, you know, that people probably consider ratchet or ghetto, if they ain't want that going on, they should do a better job at, you know, booking. Book the people who don't twerk, you know, book the people who don't do stuff like that, and it won't happen. But you know, like both of them said, that's what we know Meg for. So when Meg do it, it didn't surprise me, you know, because I'm used to her doing that. So uh yeah, if Indy Reese should be mad at anybody, you know, I wouldn't target Meg. I would, you know, ask Essence Fest or be on them about it type thing.
Well, so I think I know. So and I don't want to just make it seem like she just called them out. Like she did have comments to say. You know, and she said, you know, it wasn't an attack on Meg or Jeanette or Janelle. It was just like, hey, I just feel like there's a time and a place. And y'all are right, like it is. Now, I think we all know why she wouldn't go at Essence Fest per se. She don't want to miss that bag. But at the same time, like when you book a Meg Thee Stallion, or you book a Cardi B, or you book
Sexy Red.
yeah, Sexy Red, you gonna get those type of performances. Like I seen a couple of people kind of mad that you know about the BET Awards. Like how is that Sexy Red who sang Pound Town?
Pound Town. Pound
Yeah.
Town.
She was like,
the whole brand.
it was like, how you gonna have her singing that and Dr. Bobby Jones right here? Bro, y'all BET know what they were doing. Bobby Jones know, if we being honest, everybody knows you watch the BET Awards all the way, but everybody usually takes a break or goes to the bathroom or go get something to drink or something to eat, you know, when a gospel portion. Not saying that now. Recently, that hasn't happened because some of the newer gospel artists are way more lit than some of the older people, and there's nothing wrong. Like, but they just getting with the times. But usually, like if you watch the BET Awards, like when they give out the gospel award, the gospel performance, that's when you go to the bathroom, and that's when you know, go get something to drink. So it's not like it is a time and place for everything, but you got to realize, like, if you book these people to do what they do, so don't be mad. You know, don't be mad at Meg. Don't come at Meg. Like, let her do her. Let her have her hot girl summer and bring people on stage and post more videos because I enjoyed that part. And Janelle, be free. We love it. Well, I don't know. I do. Know about y'all, but I love it. Y'all ain't feeling Janelle Monae boop. I don't know. She broke the internet when she had it when she came out that water like that. They talked about that for like 3 weeks. Huh?
I said, and who would have known?
I mean, nah, cause I was like, bro, cause I was like, wait, Janelle Monae got like she got a body like that.
Mm-hmm.
All them pantsuits, just hey, shout out to Janelle Monae. We're gonna go to break, man. Yeah, if y'all have not seen the Janelle Monae picture, y'all should go find it. Because it'll change your life. We'll be back with more Hertz World. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Hertz World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Hurt, and we are chilling. We're here with Vanessa, Sean, and Tamisha. And we're just shooting the shit today, man. We just got done talking about Janelle Monae and Meg Thee Stallion. So we're gonna switch the gears here a little bit and get a little personal. Not too personal. But we're gonna give y'all a little life lesson. So a lot of y'all know I've been on the fitness journey for a minute, working out, trying to eat better, um, taking clothes off, shirts off, stuff like that. And this topic was kind of posed by Vanessa, but and it really caught my attention because I was like, how do you, how do you, or how are you supposed to say stuff like this when people experience changes in their appearance? So, um, I hear a lot of people like I hear the compliments like, "Hey, I see you losing weight. You look great. You slim it down. Everything's cool. You look, all that stuff." But what if it's a change that you don't necessarily agree with? How you supposed to tell your people, like maybe you shouldn't cut your hair and because you look like a milk dud, or that bald look ain't for you, but it ain't for everybody. Like I know you just got out that relationship and he hurt you, and you cut your hair and it's a new start, but your head ain't shaped right. So how do y'all tell y'all people, um, in a nice way, I don't really like your change of appearance? Whoever wants to go first can go first.
I'll go first. But I would say I'm not gonna say nothing if she don't ask me. If she asks me, or if she going with me, if you showing up with me, I gotta let you know how you look, right? Because you asked me. If you going with me, most they asked me, and I'm gonna tell you, I don't think I really like that. You should have had probably bought a short wig first, and then see how you like short hair, or the boobs is too big. Why'd you buy that butt? I don't understand. Like when you go get that weight loss surgery, you should have had worked out, like stuff like that. But if they ask me, they know I'm be honest about it. But if they don't ask me, ain't no need me telling them just off the top, like, "Oh, girl, I, why'd you cut your hair off? You look stupid." Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I cut my hair off all the time, and if I don't ask you, I don't need your opinion about what I did with it. So that's that.
I
Um,
think,
Go ahead.
I just think that's a great rule of thumb. If they didn't ask, don't say nothing. But I am kind of experiencing this a little bit. I started locking my hair up. I'm like 7, 8 months in the game. Um, and sometimes people have the desire to tell me that they loved my hair beforehand, and I love my hair beforehand too. It was down my back and curly, and I could do a lot of different stuff with it. But I've had that all my life. Yeah, I've always wanted to try the locks, but I wasn't confident enough. I didn't know how to maintain them, honestly. So like once I got comfortable, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good about it. I'm about to be 30 soon. I'm just gonna go for it and try it. And now I love it. But every once in a while, somebody will be like, "Oh, I really miss your hair," as they're reaching to touch it. That's another like, please don't touch my hair.
Are,
Um,
are these people of the mayonnaise colored fashion?
most, yes, most, yeah. Every once in a while though, somebody who's not a black person will be like, "Oh, why'd you, you shouldn't have did that. You had to," but it's not really helpful, especially when you're going through this journey. Because some days I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. I mean, now it's getting better because they're getting some form to them. But at first, I was like, I don't fucking know, and I'm sure people were looking at me like, what the fuck is going on with my head? But I appreciate them for not voicing it. But every once in a while, all different types of people will say, "Oh, I wish your hair," and I wish you wouldn't say that. So to people who have something to comment, whether somebody's losing weight and you think they look better when they were plump, or somebody cut their hair, you liked it before. It ain't up to you, and it ain't your business. That's all. That was
Go
my
ahead, Sean.
Yeah, I just wanted to agree with both of them. I know Auntie said, I'm calling her Auntie as well. Auntie said, if they don't ask her for her opinion, she doesn't give it. I'm the same way. I'm not the type to just speak my mind when I automatically see something. Uh, and just to like talk about me, use myself as an example. Um, so I'm 26, and like on camera, I might look small to y'all, but I used to be smaller than this. Before COVID, I'm gonna say my weight was probably like 130 pounds, 135 or something like that. And when I was that size, a lot of people be like, "Hey man, you need to put some meat on your bone. You need to eat." Fast forward to 3 years later, I didn't jump from 130. Now I'm like 165 to 170. So I picked up 30 pounds in the span of 3 years. And now people see me, they're like, hold on, so you need to slow down. You need to be pushing food away from the table. And I'm like, bro, I've always heard the saying, you can't always please everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, 3 years ago, y'all was just telling me I need to eat. Now I've been eating good. Now you telling me I need to lose weight. So it's like, bro, make y'all mind up. Do you want me to be skinny or big or whatnot? So one thing about me, I'm confident. I think it's important to love yourself, know who you are, and feel good in your own skin. Because if you go out here literally trying to live off everybody's opinion, you just never gonna be happy. Um, Lastly, my last point. I got like a mini afro right now, and sometime I get my hair braided or I just leave it picked out like I do now. And before this, I used to have the low cut with the waves, on the top, and I just get a taper on the side. And it's a lot of people who remember that version of me, and they might tell me, "Hey man, when you gonna go back to the waves? When you gonna cut your hair off? Or I like you better when your hair was short," type thing. And everybody who's saying it, I'm like, I didn't ask you for your opinion. So why are you telling me this? I'm doing literally what I want to do. And when it's time, when I feel like it's time for me to cut my hair, I'm gonna do it. But you telling me you want me to cut it or go back to the waves, that makes me not want to do it even more. So because I know how I am when people come at me about certain stuff, whether it's my body or my hair, that's the reason I don't just say stuff about people or go to them about themselves, because I'm like, I know I don't like it when it happens to me. So unless you ask me, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Very well said. Um, I'm gonna tell y'all now. When I get to the goal weight that I am, and I start walking around this bitch with no shirt on, the very first person that comments and says, "Hey, put a shirt on," I'm hitting you in your shit. I'm just gonna let y'all know, because I worked entirely too hard to be able to be out here shirtless for y'all to tell me, "Hey, go put a shirt on." So just know, if I didn't ask you for your opinion, please don't give it, because it's hard enough um, trying to get out here and be in the gym and eat the right stuff and do all the other shit that you got to do to be on a weight loss journey. So when I get there, because it's coming, when I get there, the very first person that says put a shirt on getting hit in their face. Try me if you want to. That's not a threat. That's a promise. But nah, like man, just mind like and it just mean mind your business. Like everybody doesn't want your opinion. Like everybody said, if I ask you, of course I want you to be honest. I want you to be truthful, because I want you to just funk the fake with me. But if I don't ask you, I don't want to hear it. So stop. If you are willingly out here volunteering your opinion when people don't ask you, please stop, because that's gonna get you hurt or slapped. Because we live in a generation where folks will slap you, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. And I hope you can fight, because if you get slapped, I'm gonna record your ass. I'm gonna laugh at you. So now, Vanessa, you said like some of these people come up and try to touch. Why they be trying to touch your hair?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I don't know. For white people, I think that they just they're curious, especially now. And it's different types. Like if you're asking questions, and you can judge people's character, and if they're being genuine or not. So if someone's asking questions, like at my job, we have a lot of race conversations, and especially my mom's white, my dad's black, so they ask my perspective a lot. Um, and if you genuinely want to know, different things, or what does no cap mean, or what does it mean? Why this girl in my class keeps patting her head? Why is she doing that? Like they truly have no clue. So like if they say, can I feel it? Yeah, I'll let you feel it. But people that just like reach, I kind of just a little. That doesn't happen that often. Like you just said, people are crazy. You don't know what people will do, and especially with COVID, people don't want to touch people that much anymore. That's one blessing from COVID. But every once in a while it happens. If somebody asks, and like I said, I know they're being genuine. I don't mind if they feel it because they're curious.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I've never wanted to touch somebody's dread. Well, I take that back. I have wanted to touch somebody's dreadlocks, but I just never wanted. I just never did it. Like it's just one of them things. Like nah, just look at it. And you look but don't touch. And don't give your opinion because sometimes your opinion don't matter. Like unless you're voting or something, like nobody give a fuck what you talking about. Um, so stop giving
I
your
know
opinion unless somebody asks.
some
Huh?
people definitely don't want their hair touched at all. So if you're listening to this and you're not sure there's somebody's hair you've been eyeing, don't touch their hair. And maybe don't even ask them because a lot of people will tell you, "Hell no, you can't touch my hair." So,
Like I get that. I get that a lot too. Cause I change my hair a lot. Like I have really woolly hair. My hair is probably the length as Sean's hair. And I wear it in a taper. And when I do my hair, it's like it's gonna curl up real, it's not real tight curls, but they curly hair. Or I wear it kind of like Halle Berry pulled out, when I want to straighten it. So they're like, yesterday your hair was like this. And then I show up with these and they're like, huh. So
How'd you do that?
you changed your hair.
I
Yeah, I
knew
just
something was different about you.
yeah, so I just tell them, yeah, I grew it last night. You know what I mean? So they're like, well, does it hurt? And so sometimes people will reach for your hair. They want to know what it feels like. Do it hurt? Is it heavy? They have a lot of questions, but like Vanessa said, it's more like you can gauge the people who want to be funny, where you got to be like, bitch, don't put your hand in my head. You know what I mean? But for the most part, people are just curious. Like I used to wear banana peel ponytails. I don't know if y'all old enough to know what that looked like, but
I don't. But it's like the fan.
you know how a pineapple looks?
Yeah.
I'm about to Google that shit.
And so we used to wear our hair with those things like kind of like a pineapple and it would fall down into a ponytail. And so they would be like, oh, it's like ribbons in your hair. No, this is hair. This is hair. It don't look like that. It don't look like that. It's a ponytail. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I don't know what that is. But it looks like that. And
This
so
is this is Exhibit A class.
literally every time you went somewhere, especially if it was white people around, they definitely wanted to pick those up. Like, how'd you do that?
Like, how do you get it to stick like that? I'm like, well, it won't do it. I don't like. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Ma'am, don't touch.
So
Ma'am, don't
so
touch
yeah,
it.
it's definitely, I don't mind it. I let people touch my hair, like, but don't pet me. I'm not a dog. Don't pet me, but you could definitely touch the hair.
I don't know. Like, so before I actually went bald, like full blown bald, I had a fro like Sean, and then I had braids, and then I had like the low cut with the taper. Um, But then when I actually like, was like, you know what? For whatever reason, my hair's falling out. Or I'm going bald. Like it's like in the middle of my head, it's just like everything will grow, but it's like that big ass bald spot. I was like, well, this looks stupid, so I'm just gonna cut it all off. Um, and then the sudden urge of, can I touch your head? No, ma'am, you cannot. No, you cannot rub my head. That shit's not cool. And besides, if you try that, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna come out the corner and try to, hit you with an uppercut. So please don't rub my head if you see me. And then if you try to slap me in the back of the head after I get a fresh cut, that's probably gonna make me want to fight you even more. So don't do that, and don't touch my head, because one of those two things will get you hurt. By
in the movies, they make it seem like bald head men want their head rubbed. So
we do
by the right person.
Right, by the right person, not random people. Like the right person, oh yeah, you can all day. But not random people. So keep your hands off people. Keep it, unless somebody asks for your opinion. Keep your opinion to yourself. And just be all around good people. Because unless you got a podcast, don't be an asshole. Unless that's your podcast angle, and then do you. So, switch gears here a little bit. It has been no less than 95 degrees every day here in Memphis. I'm not made and this ties back into the weight loss thing. Yes, I am losing weight. Yes, I am getting fit. No, I am not made for summer heat. It is 95 degrees in the shade here. Like, I don't know how y'all dealing with this climate temperature in the other parts of the country, but global warming is real, because this shit shouldn't be happening. Like, it should not be 100 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. So Sean, I know you here with me. Are they keeping y'all cool at work? I can't. Y'all know what I do, and they keeping us semi cool. It's just hot as fuck at 8 o'clock in the morning. But are they keeping y'all cool where you work, man?
Yeah, they are. So, like inside the building, of course, the AC is blowing and it's cool. So, like, I put people in rental cars, or take them out. So, one thing that I've started to do since it's gotten hot outside, I just tell the customer to wait inside while I inspect the car, because they can slow me down if they looking at me, search the car and stuff, while they outside with me. So when I have them waiting on the inside, I'm able to move as quick as I want, fast as I want, and go ahead and get the job done. I'm probably outside a max, maybe 2 minutes. And when I tell you, like 2 minutes per customer, when I tell you I come in back in the building after them 2 minutes up, and sweat is just going down my back, or it's just coming, from my head. It's crazy, because I do not be outside long, and I still be coming in like I just went running for a little minute or something. So the weather definitely is getting crazy, but one thing, yeah, I'll say I appreciate about my job, other than of course, keeping the air blowing. They keep us with bottled water and Gatorade in the refrigerator, so I can always just go to the back and grab me either water or Gatorade, and drink that all throughout the day. So I'm thankful for that, of course.
So, Tavisha and Vanessa, y'all are the women on the panel. How y'all battling this summer heat? Because I know y'all gotta have protective hairstyle sometimes, and it ain't cute when y'all be sweating and stuff. That's kind of like a little bit of a turn off. Like, damn, like, did you just run a marathon before you came in? Like, so how y'all dealing with this heat?
Well, one of the blessings with locking up is that there is no consideration to the heat or anything like that. Just get up and go. But just like you said, it's 100 degrees at 8 o'clock. So I'm not doing much outside the house between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. If we in between that time frame, I'm probably in the house. I love to be in the water though. My dad has a pool. We got the beach up the street. Not up the street, but you know what I mean. So if I have to be outside, 9 times out of 10 it has to do with water. But like you just said, it's hot as hell down here in Florida. Sweat dripping down your back, and so y'all from the fucking house to the car, you sweating already. So I try not to go nowhere because the shit's not cute to get somewhere and you're sweating and stuff sticking together, your thighs chafing, your feet sweat like all around. I hate it. So don't ask me to go nowhere until 8 p.m.
I mean, it's gonna be kind of hard to buy you a drink, and you look like, sir,
Hey, yeah.
please, give me a minute
Fire,
to
please.
wipe my face. Samisha, is it like so? You in Cali? Is it hot out there like it's hot out here? Is it worse? Because I heard y'all got the desert heat and shit. And
Yeah, I'm in Fresno. I'm not in LA. I'm not in the
uh,
Bay. I'm in the
okay,
I'm in the valley. It's hot as hell. Right now it is 150 and it's 90 degrees. Um, we get up to like yesterday, I think it was like 108, and it get hot.
That's the temperature or that's the
that
feels
was the
like?
heat. Is the feel like, or that was like actual
No,
temperature?
that's the temperature, 108.
Hell no.
Fuck that.
We get to like 100, 90 to 100 every day.
Yeah, no, we get over 100-degree weather. Like it's kind of like Arizona or Vegas. We got Palm Springs in California. We get up to 131. You know what I mean? So it gets hot. And the way that I just choose to deal with it is basically if I go outside in the daytime, there's no makeup. Like I'm a realtor, so we have to show houses during the daytime. And I just let my clients know, like, I'm not, I probably ain't finna wear this suit jacket and heels today. Like, are you guys cool with me wearing just my button up and some flip flops? Like, I don't want to put on the boots. I'm not putting, but the the hair is good when you got braids. You just take the little bonnet thing off, push it back, and go on about your business. When I wear the taper, I don't like to wear it in the summertime because you got to put juices and berries in there, and juices and berries can run down your face, and you don't want all the oil on your face. So in the summer, I definitely have braids. Like I'm working on my lock journey though. I'm working on it. I like you. I don't know how I was gonna take care of them, and I'm like in a short hair phase, and I don't want the spiky things. I don't want the spike look, but I found out that I could braid over them. So I may start mine. Yeah, I may start mine this year or next year. I'm still debating because it's a lot
That's
to take care.
everybody does that now. Is just braid over it or do the faux locks over it,
Yeah,
put a
so
wig over it. Your options are endless until they get the
yeah,
link
so
in
I'm
the right.
finding that out. It's just like they charge like $500 to retwist you. Like I don't want to pay that. My cousin
Wait,
pays a
wait,
lot.
wait. You're being exaggerated, or are you for real like $500 a retwist?
$500 or more to retwist you.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, like for braids, like these braids. I rather not say what I paid to get my hair braided,
Please
but
say.
Please.
I paid $350 to get my hair braided.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
in
I didn't
Florida, a retwist maybe like 70.
yeah, no, not out here. They not. They not. Mm. My cousin just did sister locks, and I think her retwist, but she probably retwists once or twice a year. But I know she paid close to $1,000 for that shit.
Wow, that is
Damn.
crazy. I know to like if you want instant locks, like you don't want to go through the ugly phase or whatever, that is out here probably about 600. But you leave the salon looking like you got locks already.
Right.
But that's
Yep.
wild. Yeah.
It's a lot. And so that's why I'm like the maintaining part. I gotta digest that first. Even, Even with the braids, I told the lady, "Well, give me 3 weeks because I'm gonna put $100 up here." I'm not, I just didn't feel comfortable. Like I was like, okay, but I had to go do it because it's like you don't find a lot of good braiders, so you go and you pay the money. But yeah,
I
so
learned doing my boyfriend's hair, and then I paid somebody to start mine, and then maybe like one retwist, and then after that, because part of the reason I wanted to do it is it's less money for hair products and things. With curly hair, you're spent, like you said, juices and berries. You got that
Mhm.
shit's not cheap. So when I got my first retwist, I was like, wait, I saved all this money all month, but now I'm spending it getting a retwist. So that prompted me to learn how to do my own. So this is like 3 weeks old, so don't mind it. But yeah, I just learned how to do it
It's a
myself.
journey with hair. It's a journey with hair. And I'm like, I don't know, because I change my hair. I go to a fade if I want to. So I just kind of keep it, I'm not bald. I won't go bald like Hurt, but it's definitely pretty low. Like I just put some grease on it and brush it down. So I'm not a hair person like that. I can go with it or go without it. Don't matter.
If y'all are watching this on YouTube, I just went through several different emotions when they were talking about the prices, paying for hair. Um, when my children and my girl hear this, please believe I'm not paying for none of that shit. So you better learn how to retwist or braid your own hair. Because if you think I'm gonna spend $350 on some braids, you're smoking crack. Um, to my son, you gonna have to find you a girlfriend that can braid hair. Cause I'm not paying, bruh. I don't want to pay $45 for my own haircut. You want me to pay for yours too? You better find somebody to braid that can braid your hair.
But do you remember when haircuts used to be like 10, 15, $20?
Yes, I do. I miss those days. Like COVID, bruh, COVID fucked up barbershop prices. Like, and I get like you get the full experience and all that, but I literally spent $45.
Yeah, last time I got my hair cut, I paid $45.
Yeah,
But
But
it
Hurt, a
ain't
bald head is so easy to maintain. Why don't you just do that yourself?
right.
but
He don't
because
want the bumps. He don't
I
want
don't
the
want the
bumps and all
bumps,
that stuff.
and I'm lazy.
And
So
he want it even. That's
and
why
I
he
and
go.
I and then they got the hot towel. Like now, the $45 is
Okay.
well spent, but it's still $45.
But you will
Um,
pay that. Trust me, you will pay that. If you want you want your girl or your daughter to have nice braids where somebody didn't twist her hair up and she take them down and she got patches coming out, you're gonna pay for a nice braider. So you might think you're not gonna pay it. I was the same. I was battling all the way up until the time I had to get a girl the money. But I paid that $300 because these braids is bomb, and I could wear them probably for 2-3 months.
and they
It's
are
worth
bomb. But see, so here's the advantage. Here's one of the advantages I have. So baby mama number one can do hair, so I ain't got to worry about my old. If anything, I gotta buy hair for my oldest daughter, and her hair is usually in braids or something like that, and her mama can do that, so I'm cool with that. My second oldest, um, she wants to learn how to do hair. Cool, keep that up. I'm with it. My youngest daughter probably gonna spend that money for her because she's the baby. My girl loves wigs. I spend money on a wig before I spend 350 on
Do you know how much wigs cost?
not the one she be buying.
Them wigs is easy $500, $800. Like
Well, I look. I
I
have
wear
not been
synthetic,
blessed.
and it's like this long. It cost me $30, but I wear them under a hat because I can't fit my hats if I don't wear the wig. But that's neither here nor there. But wigs is pretty pennies. Cost more than these braids.
Auntie T, do not reveal where you get your wigs from, because if she hears this and she tries to go find one of these
No,
wigs.
I don't buy those wigs. I got
Oh, okay.
friends who make them. I got friends who make the wigs, and friends who buy those wigs, but I don't make them. But they keep them wigs for like a year, 2 years. You could keep them for a long time and wash
And that's
them
cool.
and all of that. But I'm not paying more than $40 for no wig. One, I don't like to wear them. Two, I'm putting a hat on the top of it. Like, there's no reason for me to spend all that money on no wig.
Yeah. So Amazon got wigs, y'all, and they got bundles. So
And you can send them back if you don't like them.
exactly. Amazon also does afterpay. If y'all didn't know. So I saw the craziest shit a couple years ago, and I don't know if they still do it, but I saw a post on Facebook. You could get a Birkin bag, or might know it was a Michael Kors bag from Aaron's and pay for it monthly.
That shit at Aaron's be so expensive.
Man, you may as well have just went to buy it. You gonna pay
Yeah.
$200
Hey,
every week. They fit to come get it in the third week because you gonna miss a payment.
They throw an extra $1,000 on everything they
Yeah.
sell.
And then every week payment, I'm not fenced to give you this money for a purse. One, I don't even wear a purse. I'm not even a fan of purses. Like, I got a cute little wallet and everything else is in the back of my phone, honey. I don't wear the purses. It's just too much. Like you say, it's hot. It's a bunch of stuff you got to carry. No. I'm sorry. That was probably a real auntie moment, but I am not.
but no, you can find it. You could finance, your bags and bundles from Aaron's. So I don't know if they still doing that, but
That's stupid.
hey,
That's stupid. You don't need that stuff that bad. No. If you can't buy it and you gotta spend over 100% interest, that is just a bad. That would let you know who you about to get with if you go and you buy a purse or some hair or rims at Aaron's.
hey, no judgment here,
Like,
because
I
her
just got my pressure on. I'm gonna drink some water. That made me hot.
her swirl is a judgment free space. We ain't judging. Um,
Sir, yes, I am. That is I judge the shit out of you. If you call yourself and you want to talk to me or you even present that to me, I'll be like, oh, and I'm gonna judge you secretly in my head. I may not say nothing to you because you didn't ask for my opinion about it, but I'm gonna judge you. It's
so I gotta ask, um, one, has anybody ever bought anything from Aaron's and Rent Center? Or two, like when y'all were little, mama and daddy bought something from Aaron's and Rent Center, and they would come knock on the door and, hey, don't you answer that door, because they were coming to pick up their stuff because they had missed a payment or two.
yeah.
Y'all ain't never had
My
y'all
mama
done
got
had them problems.
my mama got like washer and dryer from there, but she not gonna get it if she not gonna pay it off in 3 months. Like, so we never had that looking for people, but she was like, if you gonna do something like that, you need to be able to pay it off in 3 months before interest start to come on what you borrowed. And you only do that if you really, really need to, you know.
My
Y'all
mama
love
was
it.
a Goodwill thrift shopping Facebook marketplace type of lady. So we didn't do all that rent a center and whatnot. If she didn't get it from somebody who got it from somebody who got it from somebody, then we didn't get it. I would say 90% of my upbringing, as far as like clothes, furniture, all that type of stuff, was probably secondhand.
Hmm.
Good life though, you know what I'm saying? I had a good childhood, I would say. But that's just the type of person my mama is. She's still like that to this day.
I like that. Sean, what about you?
No, I don't have no experience from buying stuff from Rent Center or anybody in my family. Uh, they either buy stuff, outright or don't get it at all. So yeah, I ain't got no experience with it.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any like firsthand experience. I was at a homeboy house and somebody was knocking on the door and they look out the window. I said, man, it's a Renaissance truck outside. Don't open that door. Why not? Because they coming to get the beds. Oh. So we had to, hide and pretend like nobody was home. So shout out to everybody that do that when you was younger, man. Like I said, no judgment here, but I'm from the hood. But we're gonna go to break, man. You listening to Hertz World, stay tuned. Welcome back to Hertz World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, that whole liar. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of the real reason we all here. Strip clubs. Y'all thought I was going to talk about Kiki, didn't y'all? See? Gotcha. Strip clubs. Everybody's been, hopefully. If you haven't, I think you should go. It's a great experience. Help that young girl get through school. That's what you're supposed to do. It is your duty as a man or a woman to help that young lady get her college degree. No matter how she chooses to support her college degree, you should go to the strip club and you should help her. Now, going to the strip club is a lost form. With COVID and everything, people don't really go to strip clubs. Strippers can come to you now. But if you go to the strip club, one, I'm gonna ask the ladies first, and then Sean, I'm gonna ask you, ladies, do y'all go to strip clubs? And two, do y'all throw more money than y'all partner? Whoever wants to go first can go first.
I definitely go. I'm not saying it like I go regularly or all the time, but maybe like 2-3 times a year. Somehow I find myself inside of one. As far as throwing more money than him, I would say yes, or it's equal. And the only reason I think I throw more than him is, and this has been in any relationship I've been in where we went to the strip club together, like usually the guy will get money out and give it to the girl to throw and just, watch you throw it. So that's the only reason I think I throw more than him. But he be right up there with me throwing. We both do it. So yeah, I'll go.
Helping a young lady through school. Good job. Auntie T, you going to the strip club?
I've been to the strip clubs. However, I live in Fresno, California, and strippers been coming to the house because we don't have real strip clubs like that. That's where they had to come, is to the house, because you couldn't, in the club, you couldn't even take your clothes off. So you go to watch somebody in a bikini, or they could be topless, but you couldn't be nude. Now they could be nude, but you can't serve drinks. So it's kind of like why I'm going to the strip club.
Crazy.
What type of fucking strip? That's not a strip club. That's a lounge.
Here you can't get nude either, though. So I understand
Yeah.
that.
So we couldn't get nude at first. And so the guy was like, the owners, because we only really have two in Fresno. We have two strip clubs. That is it. And it's like they not strippers you really want to see type, So we just go really to drink, and then I might bring $20, but I'm not tossing no bunch of money. They be in there with their ankle bracelets on, and the body's not right.
You be in a players club?
And there ain't no diamonds in there. They is not stripping to go to college. They just in there doing shit. But I did go when we went to Atlanta. I did go to that, and that was a beautiful experience. And if I would have knew, I probably would have brought more money. But I took a class with the stripper after that, so it was, yeah. So I would definitely go.
Sean,
Just here.
strip club? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah, man, I've been to a few strip clubs before. It has been a great experience. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed myself every time that I've gone. It's something that I do really when I'm single, and I've only went with like a group of fellas. So we all go together and be throwing ones or whatnot and stuff like that, and it's a good time. I've never went to a strip club while I was in a relationship. I don't know if that's like been on purpose. It probably has. I'm not sure, but I've never been I mean, to the strip club with my girlfriend. I'm not against it. It's something that I would like to do, in the future. I'm saying it because I'm single right now. So whoever the next girlfriend to be, I would not be against it. I just haven't done it before. So
That's code word for slide his DM, ladies. Um,
hello.
You got it.
oh,
You'll
I
have a
got you.
lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun. Most women we let loose in the strip club, and I go there because I like, I take lessons. But in these ones we got here, you can't really take lessons. You can't watch because they're not really doing too much of nothing. But
Let's unpack that. You be how you be taking lessons?
I mean, you can watch them and see what they're doing. I want to see how she moving. I'm gonna take this home. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay. You be Vanessa. You be trying to learn, or you just be enjoying the moment.
I just be in the moment. I know my lane. You know what I'm saying? And dancing ain't really my strong lane. I'm not the twerker in the club. I'm rapping Boosie and Webby, and I prefer trap music over Meg Thee Stallion and all that. So no, I'm not even gonna play with myself and say I'm gonna try to learn it. Um, but let them do what they do, and I do what I do. Everybody do what they do, and that ain't what I do.
Huh. So now, Sean, this because we both here. Um, the strip clubs you've gone to. Gold Club. Pony.
No,
You've been a pony.
no, I haven't.
You've been to Candyland.
Nope. I've only been to one, but I've gone to the same one multiple times because it was a great time every time.
Where'd you go?
The Purple Diamond.
Okay, so that's the one I've been hearing I should go to because there's a different array of women at Purple Diamond.
Hmm.
Um, but I just haven't had the opportunity to go. So I think um, if y'all are listening, best friend, god brother, for let's see whose birthday, for a best friend's birthday, we should go to Purple Diamonds. Just throw that out there.
You and your lady don't go to the strip club, hurt?
So I've presented the idea. She's just like, nah, that ain't just my cup of tea. Um, so I don't think she will. She doesn't want to go with me. I don't think she would be opposed to, but she's just like, nah, that ain't my lane. Like I don't want to watch. I'd rather be dancing for you here as opposed to you throwing money at somebody else. So I don't think she wants to um go to the strip club with me per se. I'm gonna ask again to see what she say though.
Don't
Yeah.
ask again. She done told you what she said.
People change. They change their mind
When the
sometimes.
last time you proposed it?
About 2 years ago.
Okay. 2 years is, I guess, good for a refresh.
Yeah, I think you could go back and see.
Huh. We like to be messy. And real on Herc's World. We gonna see. We might do that live on air. Hopefully, she don't cuss me out. Um. So Vanessa, when you go to the strip club with your significant other, why do you go to? Why do you feel like y'all go together? Is it for like both of y'all? Is it kind of like to set the mood, or just like y'all enjoy doing it?
Um, I mean, I definitely don't mind seeing it. I've went by not by myself, but many times before I've been with him. And then for him, I don't want to just say he's a man, but I mean, I know that it's something he doesn't mind looking at either. If I'm not around, I know he maybe watches porn here and there, or I know what Twitter look like, and all that type of stuff. I might walk by, and not saying he's sitting on a swimsuit model's Instagram, but just like I follow the people I follow, I know he following some folks too. So it's like it's fun. I think it's a bit of a turn on when we go and we have a good time. So I like it. I think it could be fun. But I've been in the strip club with other couples. Like it was their first time. It wasn't the guy's first time, but it was her first time, and it was their first time together. And it didn't look like an enjoyable experience for them. So I would definitely say talk to your partner about it. Make sure both people are comfortable. Ladies, don't just go because you think he wants you to go or whatever. Make sure it's something that you want to do. I respect your wife hurt because she like, I ain't fucking with it, and she stood by it. So, and a lot of people will be, swayed, or I'll just try it for him. For what? If don't go nowhere, you're gonna be uncomfortable. It's not gonna make you no cooler or anything. So I would just say talk about it. Make sure both people want to go and have fun when you get there.
I agree. Like if it's not your scene, most definitely don't go. If you don't feel uncomfortable, don't go. But if you enjoy seeing ass shake or having titties in your face, by all means, go to the strip club. And help that girl get through school, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help these women get through school. Maybe not in Fresno though, because they really got ankle monitors on like that though. Like,
Not everybody. I'm just saying, it's some might pop up, and it's mostly a bunch of white girls. You know,
do they at
it's not
least have do they at least have ass?
one yeah, but you could tell like she bought all of that. You could tell, and it's not. But she cool though. She cool, and it is what it is. But we had an era when strip club was popping, but we don't have that anymore. So it's like when we go, you just going to really have a drink, play pool. I don't really pay attention to the strippers like that.
Strippers used to be real cool. It's like you can meet
Yeah.
strippers that are like real cool, like in the bathroom. Oh, I like your outfit. Da, 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 da. And then there's other strippers that are like bitches. I wouldn't want to. You beautiful as hell, but I wouldn't want to give you no money because your attitude is
Like I
disgusting. I
give
don't know.
you the
There's no in between. It's like either they real nice and friendly, or they're just
Are
like
they like, I'm just here to get this money and I'm going home. Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. And don't, like I did meet a cool stripper the last time we went to the strip club because we was just out and we didn't have nothing to do. So it's probably like on a Sunday, like four
oh, you
o'clock.
be outside for real.
So, just be like a group of us. So, we went to brunch and then we left brunch like we ain't trying to go in the house. So we went to the strip club and one of our friends, he like, always at the strip club. Like they know him at the strip club. So you don't gotta do nothing. They just come to you, what you drinking, this what I'm drinking, they keep you full. And then, I met one of the girls in the bathroom. She was hella cool. So I was like, give her all the money. And that's just how that works. But it ain't like it's not that bad, but it's not that good. Like we don't live in a southern state. We don't we live in California, and we are really in California in this, you know, it's not.
I don't know. Like I met some cool strippers. Like so I didn't used to. I don't go to the strip club heavy. Like it got to be like a special occasion for me to go. Like you got to be somebody's birthday or somebody like, hey, we going. I pay. It's $10 get in. Just bring $100. We just gonna kick it. So it got to be like one of them situations. Um, but the couple of times I went to like the Gold Club here in Memphis, it's been a nice vibe. Really ain't make me no like stuck up chicks. Um, Candyland was it was fun. It was more. I don't want to say ratchet, but if you know Memphis, it's on Lamar. So do with that information what you will. But it was cool. Like everybody, they're searching when you get in there, and you walk in. It's small, but it was cool. Like it wasn't just no like uppity, don't touch me. That's another thing I don't really understand about strip clubs. Like if it's a strip club, ain't you supposed to get like top naked, like and dance? Like what's the purpose of being in a strip club and you gotta keep your clothes on? I could have stayed at home for this.
But those the rules sometimes. Some clubs you just and there's just rules in the state, you know what I mean? You can order the stripper, bring her home and she could be naked. You know what I mean? If you get the dance at the residence, she could take off whatever. But in the club, she cannot take that off. Only reason why I know is because like I know a few people who run a few businesses like that. And that's why I know.
So, if you got nothing else from this conversation, meet a cool stripper, get to know her, follow her on social media, inbox her. Hey, do you do private parties? If so, what is your price? She comes to the house. She can do whatever. Y'all have not whatever because you're not
Yeah,
supposed to do that
because you're
either.
not supposed to exceed the line. We're not prostituting here. You are
Right.
dancing.
She can dance. All right. So we live here on Herc's World. So, babe, we're talking about strip clubs and significant others. Would you ever go to the strip club with me?
Yeah,
See, she changed her mind. So okay, so when can we go? Can we go together?
I don't care.
Like we can go for real, for real.
Yeah, just don't get mad.
We going to break because we gonna talk about don't get mad later. But hey, we can go to strip club together. See, have that's why it's important to have
You
conversations with
welcome.
your partner. You want to say
Am I done?
you want to say something else?
Am I done?
No, you want to say something else?
Hey
Okay.
y'all. Bye y'all.
Hello.
Hey.
That's why she said, "Don't be putting people on the spot." That's what it is. You finna get knocked the fuck out. That's
Look. If we don't have a show next week, um,
somebody gonna have to come look for you.
all right, if y'all don't see me post on social media, y'all know why. But no, have a conversation with your significant other. You may be surprised with what they say. Like I was really expecting them to be like, no. So, I'm gonna plan that. We gonna go to the strip club soon. We probably not going to Candyland though, because we probably either go to we probably gonna either have to go to Purple Diamonds, or the Gold Club. And I'm leaning more towards Purple Diamonds because I ain't never been there.
I'm mad because y'all have so many. So many of them. Like,
I mean, we got about let's see. So I know of at least about 4 that I can think of like offhand. Um, Purple Diamonds, the Gold Club, Candyland, and then it's one called the Pony, and every year it never fails. Their billboard, um, when everybody when the seniors graduate from high school, it says now hiring class of whatever it is. So like their billboard this year was not hiring class of 2023. So
wow.
hey, you know, if you feel like you can dance or you want to go into that profession, by all means, do you, sweetheart. Um, but make sure you do it right.
Start a business. Better if you start the business though. But start the business, not in the club. I'm just saying.
Now, do you want to? I mean, because if you want to give us a quick lesson on how to start this business, we are all ears. Can we do it legally?
It's very much legal. It is very much legal. However, I don't have all of the ins and outs. I just know um, that you could start a business that way. That's all I know. Because we live in California, so it's just totally different. Most of we don't have strip clubs. You have strippers, and they have their companies and stuff, and you call the company and get the stripper. You don't go to the club for the most part.
Hmm. We might need to, Sean. Business venture. We can make something happen. We know enough strippers.
Yeah, we both of us probably do. I don't know if I want to get into that business though. I mean, it might be.
It might be
It
lucrative.
really. It might be. It might be. I just don't know if that's healthy for me. Like, I don't. I think I might need to stay away. Hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm about to say, start the conversation with Sean, the church boy, running a stripper ring.
Right.
I mean,
I just don't know if that's for me, man. I can't be in the pulpit and at the. Come on now, like
yeah, but you know what I'm
that's
about to
gonna be. I'm
say.
gonna be. You gonna make me a hypocrite. You gonna make me a hypocrite. That's what you gonna do.
Nah, because you know what I'm about to say.
The tithes and offering plate gonna be passed around in a strip club, man. Come on, man. How I'm gonna do that?
I mean, Mary Magdalene was a hoe, but can't judge nobody.
I'm glad we on video and not in the same place when you get struck down.
Lord Jesus, you know my heart. I'm just saying she was. Um, wow, that's but Mary Magdalene was a hoe. We gonna go to break for real this time. You listen to Hurtsville. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hurts, where I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, to be Hurt, and we are talking a little bit of everything, man. We just got done talking about significant others and stripper etiquette. Is what we gonna call that. So now let's get to another juicy topic. Um, yes, we are talking about Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. Now, Keke Palmer, who is serving all type of body ever since she had this baby. The baby, I'm gonna call the baby Leo because I'm not finna try to pronounce that baby's full name because it already sounds retarded to me. I am on record of saying that I don't know why they named that baby that, but the baby's name is Leo. Anyway, Leo was left home with his dad. Left at home with his daddy. Keke went out with her friend or friends with her ass cheeks out. And where did she go? She went to an Usher concert. There is video of Usher serenading her and her just all on Usher and just all type of just oh Lord. She was just all in her zone being serenaded by Usher. Her baby daddy later tweeted, it's the outfit, you a mother with your ass cheeks out. He was then ripped apart by social media for a number of different reasons. Then he doubled down and said, "Well, look, I'm the man of my house, and if I don't want my wife or woman outside with her ass cheeks out, that is my business. That is my prerogative. Whatever. Have a good day." Now, Sean, we're gonna start with you. If you were in a relationship and your child's mother went out with her ass cheeks out and she got serenaded by, we'll say, Moneybag Yo, and she's on camera,
Money bag yo up against Usher.
Well, I'm just trying to make it more relatable.
You can keep it at Usher or
Usher's
Chris Brown.
pretty freaking relatable.
You want
Yeah, I know.
you want Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher is cool. Both of either one is cool. Like I know both of their music. It's all
Usher
good.
is still relatable, and you have to have seen that show in Vegas. Like you, leave it in that context because that's Usher is relatable and he fine to everybody. The 26-year-olds in
Hmm.
there. So I'm just saying
Okay.
they in there.
So your baby mother goes to Vegas and she goes to Usher's concert. And she posts a video on social media. It goes viral. Usher is singing his heart out to her. And she is just all in love with Usher. What would you do if you would if that was your baby mama? How would you have said anything or done anything?
Man, so I just think I don't even know his name, but I think Kiki, baby, the baby dad, I think he handled it completely wrong because if it was my baby mama and she went to Usher concert and everything that happened. First off, if I had an issue with what she had on, bro, you got to know the first thing not to do is go to social media about it and air it out on social media. So I think he was wrong from the get go there. It's not like he don't have her number. He could have called her, he could have texted her, whatever the case is. I think it's a lot of other different things that he could have done other than so-called blast her on social media. So he was wrong with that. If I seen my baby mama, post a video of Usher singing to her and she fanning out about it. Me personally, I wouldn't be so upset about it because I mean it's Usher or it's Chris Brown or whoever it is. And I know how much women like those artists. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to throw out that I've heard other people talk about. What Usher did to Kiki, that's not outside of his performance. Like he does that almost every time he perform live. In concert, he goes to usually a fan. The fan is not always a famous person, but he usually go to a fan, sing to them, keep on walking, and he go on about his business. So Usher didn't do nothing out of the ordinary that he normally does. It just so happened to be with Kiki Palmer, another famous person, and they did what they did. But I wouldn't be too hot about it because, bro, it's Usher. My girl, hopefully, by the grace of God, my girl probably not gonna see him again. So, she probably just happy and excited and geeked out about it. You know what I'm saying? I pray to God she don't see him again. But that's that on that. I think he handled it completely wrong though.
Would you have had a problem if your baby mama went out with her ass cheeks out like Kiki did?
So let's say I would have had a problem. If I would have had a problem, I just would have handled it in house, bro. Like I would have talked to her one on one for real. I'm not a fan of negative stuff or toxicity or confrontation or nothing like that. Or just blasting nobody. Like I just don't think that's right ever. So if I did have a problem with it, would I, ass cheeks being out, I literally would have expressed it and let her know that from me, not from my story or something that I posted or nothing like that. I think it's a way to handle things and do things, and I just think he did it the wrong way. So
Okay. Ladies, um, Vanessa, one,
Same.
would
I
you
feel like probably either one of us have a mouthful. Um,
would you wear what Kiki wore? And do
maybe
you
not that, but I could see myself wearing like a because the name of that material is sheer. I could see myself wearing a sheer, maybe bodysuit. Maybe not that style, but yeah. And if we stay together and I leave my baby home with you, you see me walk out this door, so it wasn't a problem. I don't know. And I don't when I get out, I don't always, but I think it's a good practice. I send my man a picture, something before it makes it to social media. I try to do that here and there. So I'm sure she might have did something like that. I don't know. Between the house and the concert, I think he maybe have has seen her outfit. That's one. Two, she's a celebrity. Like that's what celebrities wear. That's what you got with. And then three, it's Usher. Like people have been dreaming about meeting this man for 10, 20. is 30 years a stretch? 30 might be a stretch, but like 20 years. I know Usher was my very first concert. I saw him Confessions when that first came out. So like I'm 100% fangirling over Usher if I make it to the fucking residency. I'm trying. He just added dates in October. If I can make it there, I'm going. And if my boyfriend was at a concert and somebody of equal stature, let's say there's no woman that encapsulates what Usher does, Janet Jackson or Tony Braxton,
Beyonce,
Ashanti. I don't think
Ashanti.
she
Yeah.
has. She's beautiful, right? Music catalog might not be Usher's, but every man, a lot of women think she's very desirable. So if one of them danced on them, go for it. But if like a new floozy Lotto, she too new. You know what I'm saying? No, you can't get no dance from her. Tiana Taylor, no, she's too new. She hasn't put in her years yet. But one of them old ones, just that's old, like not old, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's been around. Yeah, go for it. I'm for it, and I won't say shit about it.
For the record, if I go to a Lotto concert and she pull me up on stage, you can dance on me, Lotto. Um, Tiana Taylor, same thing. Auntie T, um, would you wear what Kiki Palmer wore? And if you were dating and your man said, "Hey, bro, what the fuck you got on? What you doing? Why you wilding out?" Would you have a problem?
One, I'm not wearing that what she had on. I just don't like them. I don't like them. I call them panty dresses. I can't stand them. You got these big ass drawers on under this sheer fat. I can't stand it. That's just my personal feeling towards the outfit. Whether I'm with a man or not, I'm not wearing that shit because it's for the pool. It's not for heels to go out into the club and shit. I'll wear that to the pool. I'm not wearing it out. Like I'm not supposed to pay a lot of money to wear that as a dress, you know. Second, like Sean said, he don't address me in public about something you could address me at or for in private. Don't do me because I'm not gonna do you. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to have this public argument, celebrity or not. We do not have to do that. And then he's seen her twerking pregnant on her head with booty shorts on. Like you let her post that, and then you the issue here is not what she got on. The issue is simply Usher, and this man was insecure about her fangirling over Usher. That's it, and that's all. Because Janet Jackson did it when it went viral. When she did it in every single concert on the "Would You Mind" song. Bring a fan on stage, and she would give him a lap dance. Every man was wanting to be that in that chair with Janet Jackson. It's no difference. However, the outfit, I can understand his frustration with the outfit. Cause like I'm not, especially if I got a man at home. These cheeks is his. You could fantasize about them. You don't have to know exactly what they look like, but in a swimsuit, yes, because that's what it's for. That's a bathing suit. That's supposed to be a dress. And I just don't like the dresses. I didn't like it when Beyonce wore it either, and I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I don't like them, but that's just what they wear now. Everything got a hole in it. Everything is cut out. Everything is sheared, and they wear. And I think my issue simply is the fact that they wear them big ass drawers. Like when we came out, you didn't show your penny lines. Now these girls wear big ass drawers under their dresses, or you got these. I don't understand why you bought the sheer dress with the side out if you go wear pennies. That's dumb to me. So it's a way to put it together. But she looked good. The girl looked good. Face cleared up, body looked nice. Like she is just loving herself right now. And he just was mad because she was fangirling all over Usher. And I mean, it's Usher. You probably she did it and didn't even really even know, probably.
So I will say this. It's a lot like I do believe that she was fangirling over Usher. Like, um, if I ever get to the Vegas residency, Um, I'm in that joint. Like we gonna be lit. Like I'm confession, singing out loud off key. It's Usher. Like, what do you expect? So that's one. Two. Um, my whole argument since this whole thing has been around has been why you mad now? She, I'm about 95% sure that you know you have seen her, like you just said. She posted some videos on social media twerking with her, with her ass out. She was okay to post that, but because she posted this picture with her ass cheeks out, now it's you're a mother. Um, and just because you a mother, like, don't mean you can't have fun. Like, mama's gotta have fun too. Um,
Said that on Baby Boy, just mama gotta have a life too.
right, mama gotta have a life too.
Is that on Baby Boy? And she was like, mama gotta have a life too.
Yep, mama gotta have a life too. So, and I don't want to, go like deep off into it, but it's like you shouldn't have blasted her on social media. That was wrong. But then from what I saw, like just doing it, doing my due diligence and trying to just find stuff out, she posted about 4 or 5 pictures before they actually got to the Usher concert, um, in the dress. So you saw it. You could have hit her with a text message when you saw she posted it. Or like, like Vanessa said, she might have sent him a picture before they even got, to the event. So you knew what she had on. I think it's a combination of him being upset that she was fangirling over Usher, and he was at the house with the baby and he was frustrated. Leo was getting on his nerves because Leo wanted his mama, and you ain't, and I hate to say it, dads don't get the respect, you know, we supposed to get all the time. He was frustrated, and he let that frustration get the best of him because he saw like, man, Leo won't go to sleep. He crying and whining and shit. And now Kiki out here with her ass cheeks out, and now she on live. Usher singing to her. She all in a moment. I'm pissed off. I'm a tweet, and that's that. I feel like that's the gist of what happened. Um,
He
because it was a
probably
lot of
did text her though. You know what I mean? She in a concert. I'm not answering this text and going, I'm doing
right,
this. So he
right.
couldn't get her attention then, right? So he went to social media and got everybody else attention instead of still didn't get hers till the next day though. But all the
Right.
videos she posted when she clapped back was like
And another thing I saw just on social media was it was a lot of people saying like, oh, I agree with him, like she is a mother, like, and I was like, yeah, she a mother, but like I wouldn't let my woman walk out the house wearing nothing like that. And I was like, bro, that's cap. Cause let's be 100% honest. You in a club, you in the street, you at the gas station, wherever you holler at women, um, you saw some type of skin, you saw some type of ass, you saw some titties, and you were attracted to that body part, whatever it was, and that made you want to holler at that female. So just because she had her ass cheeks out, oh, of course, now all of a sudden she's not wifey material or some shit. Like that's bull. Cause 95% of the women that we holler at, well, not maybe not that high. We'll say about 75% of the women we be looking at her ass, or we looked at her titties, or something attract some bottom or top attracted us. We follow Instagram and Instagram models and soup swimsuit models because they ass be out. So now we gonna condemn her because she's not wifey material because she got her ass cheeks out.
But I think that is because it's his woman, right? It's his woman. And like he said, if he want to dictate at his house, then that's what he want to do. At the same time, he don't want a lot of people like lusting after her, maybe. But I don't understand why it was this is her. She twerking all the time. Booty shorts, especially after she had the baby, almost like, my skin clear and this, that, and the other. She was really doing this already.
Right, like she.
Her girl's been sitting up lately and
Yeah,
like everything she wears. So I
She's
don't even
been
think.
wearing every bustier that there is to buy.
Yeah, this outfit she wore to the concert. I mean, it was in one hand the most revealing, but not the most revealing considering the other
Exactly.
stuff she's been wearing.
That
So
she wear already. Like, so for me, I just think he just wanted to have something to say. She wasn't paying attention to him, so he made everybody else pay attention. But like the fact that we know men just look at women, he could have that feeling, but I just don't think that that's the feeling he has. He got an insecure feeling. That is it, and that is all. And he
very
acted.
light skinned of Twitter.
I wasn't gonna say that, but he was working in his femininity. You know what I mean? Like masculinity definitely took a back seat that day, and he thought he would have more people that was gonna be on his side because he said you're a mom. But he don't know mamas is outside, and they went to bat for that lady. Like, so what? She a mom. If she want to do that, she could do that, and that's what they wear. She not 40 something. She's 30, and she just turned 30 something.
like 32, 33.
Yeah, she young as hell. Like, and that is what they wear. So he know what was on trend, and he know what it is. He just needed some attention. Like you said, the baby probably did stress him out, and she didn't leave enough milk or something.
That's what it was, man. Like he was stressed out. Y'all leave y'all comments and y'all thoughts below. Don't turn this don't turn this into a whole think piece, please, because I'm not gonna read that shit and I'm just gonna like it and say okay to it.
I don't
Because I'm
even
not.
see why it's even that important though. It's her ass. Everybody's ass is out. This is just what people do these days. They don't put clothes. If they'd have caught me in Jamaica, I'm single though. It's out.
You had the ass out in Jamaica.
Man, I didn't wear no clothes. That's not how you do. You know what I mean? It's free.
So, fellas, when y'all slide in her DMs, she gonna take you to Jamaica and have her ass out.
I ain't taking them nowhere, honey. We
Well,
going. He paying for me to go. We'll
well,
go.
y'all can go to Jamaica and you can see her ass in and outside the hotel room.
Not
Ain't that
even.
ever?
No.
What? Not
Because we don't need that PSA. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't gonna get that chance to go with me nowhere.
well. If y'all dating, yeah.
Maybe, but no.
No, okay. Well, I tried. Look, got.
They could
I'm
say
trying,
hi if
y'all.
they want to say hi, but don't be weird. Like, let me see your ass. Like, you could slide.
Don't like if you slide in Auntie T DMs. Don't be weird
Yeah,
at
don't be
all.
weird. Don't you sending them over there? So if they come talking about they heard it from you, I'm binding you
I got
instead of
security.
instead of the person that just like Essence. I'm calling you, and I'm finna fuss at you.
If y'all if y'all slide into DMs, don't be weird. Be respectful. And if you make it out the DMs and y'all get conversation, y'all go to Jamaica, y'all gonna have fun.
Yeah,
And
that's
her
better.
and her cheeks may or may not be out. Better? No? Okay. We going to break, man. We'll be right back with more Herc's World. Welcome back to Herc's World, man. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Hurt. And we are, man, about to wrap it up here pretty soon. So before we get up out of here, um, Vanessa, now you got a event coming up and you have a new business venture. So take a couple of minutes to talk about what you guys do and how people can support and all that good stuff. You on mute.
Yeah, I've seen that. I own a business called Authentic Educators because, like I said, I'm a teacher myself. So essentially, we just invest in teachers. We want to build community so that teachers don't feel like they're working in isolation. Everybody knows there's a big teacher shortage right now. The isolation is one of those contributing factors. The pay is one of those factors. The amount of certification requirements and the cost of that is a factor. So we just try to tackle the different challenges that teachers face. Um, and support teachers throughout the school year. And we have a back to school event coming up. You could, if you got a couple extra dollars, go to our website at authenticeducators.org. We have a donate button. We are partnered with a nonprofit, so we can send you out the tax exempt information if you need that. But we also have an Amazon wish list. Cheapest thing is like $3, cheaper than your Starbucks or your Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. So that's my mission, is to just support teachers. That's my goal. So if you can support, I would appreciate it. Um, and that's it. Thanks, Hurt.
No problem. So, before we get up out of here, we're gonna go around the panel real quick. Let the people know where they can find you if you want to be found. Um, a quote you live by, and anything else you want to add. Let's start with Auntie T.
Oh man. Okay. So my name is Tamisha. Nah,
Un-
I'm gonna leave you alone. We done made it this far with the auntie. But what is it again? A quote I live by.
a quote you live by, and if you want to be found, your social medias.
Oh, okay. So my social media Instagram is T Lady Me. So it's T as in Tom, Lady MI. That's my Instagram. Facebook is my name, Tamisha Steele. Oh wait, no, it's Tamisha Always a Lady Steele. Numeral is two. Roman numeral 2, because I couldn't remember the first one, so I had to make another one. Um,
Your auntie showing.
I couldn't remember the password, Johnson. But quote I live by is basically, is treat people like you want to be treated. You know what I mean? You cannot just walk around treating people like any and everything, because people will remember how you made them feel. They probably ain't gonna remember what you said, because sometimes it's how you say things. But treat people how you want to be treated, and at the end of the day, you should get that good karma back. Simple.
Cool. Sean, what you got?
Yeah. One of my favorite quotes, and I hope I say it right. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Is that the correct way to say it? Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. Again, I think it's important to know who you are. Stand your ground. And be confident in whatever decision you decide to make for your life. Everybody might not agree with you or see things from your perspective. So if you feel like it's best for you, stand on it and make the best decision you can at whatever specific time that is. Social media wise, you can find me on Facebook at Sean Robinson. That's SEAN Robinson. I know it's 1,000 ways to spell Sean, and of course, Robinson is a pretty common name. Instagram and Twitter, it is promotion with 2 underscores. That's PRMOSEAN promotion with double underscore. Lastly, I know at the beginning of this podcast, I let y'all know that I work for Enterprise Rent a Car. But I gotta plug my family. My family, we own a barbecue restaurant here in Memphis. It's called Cozy Corner Restaurant. We've been in business for 46 years, 4 generations. 4 generations have grown up in the business, and if you like barbecue and never been before, you missing out. So we got some We got ribs, we got wings, Cornish hens, sliced pork, sliced beef, bologna, all that good stuff. So if you're a barbecue fan and you ain't been, it's called Cozy Corner. Get to it.
Best fucking barbecue in the city. Um, I will put that barbecue against any and everybody, and I guarantee Cozy Corner will win every goddamn time. Vanessa, what you got?
You can follow me on. Well, my Twitter got hacked. You can follow me on Instagram at its_Nessa Ness. Facebook is Nessa Ness. If you are interested in learning about authentic educators, that's at Authentic Educators Inc. or our website is authenticeducators.org. And a quote I live by: manage your expectations when you're dealing with other people. That way you can never be disappointed. I mean, disappointment's inevitable, but it'll help minimize that if you, I guess, don't get that excited. I feel like that's a little pessimistic to end off on, but it's worked for me. Thanks for having me, Herc. I guess it's your turn.
It is. We are still doing this. We're still giving it. We're still doing the giveaway. Y'all got to the end of the month. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, that means y'all didn't listen to last week's episode. Shame on you. But here's another opportunity. Go on YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment on one of the episodes. You'll be entered to win $100 Amazon gift card. It is $100 out of my own pocket. Why do I say it's out of my own pocket? Because Hertzville ain't got no budget. Because we can't find no sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, if you want to sponsor or if you want to promote your business on Herc's World, email me, hercsworld24@gmail.com. HERCSWORLD24@gmail.com. Don't make that face. Yes, I got tongue tied in the middle. So enter the giveaway to win $100 or 100. Oh, if you don't want an Amazon gift card, if you win, send me a cash app. I'll give you $100. But it's $100, easy $100 you're gonna get. All you got to do is like, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you own a business or you want to promote your events, your business, whatever, we do have sponsorships and commercials. If y'all listen to the audio version, y'all know what those are. So shout out to the vendors that are already pouring in, but we can always use more. As always, if you don't work, you don't eat. You got to crawl for you can walk for you can run, and man, run before you can fly. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Hurt. Until the next time you see my face or hear my voice, take care of yourselves. I love y'all. Herc out.